for any business, promotion, or collaborations. Our email is buildfsmedia@gmail.com. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. All Time Media. Melissa, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How you feeling today?
Yeah, I'm alright.
You all right? What brings you out here to good old Kensington?
Well, my habit brings me out here.
Okay.
I've been doing dope about 21 years, off and on. Right after I had my first son, I started doing it. Went straight from coke to dope. Was, in a lot of programs, methadone clinics. But, I used to be real heroin back in the day. This shit is totally different. It's fentanyl and trank. It's horrible.
So there's no more real H out here.
There is, but it's very hard to find. Yeah. And it's like, and once you start doing fentanyl, the heroin just doesn't cut it for you anymore. It's not strong enough.
Well, so the Fetty is stronger than the heroin.
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
But once you get a tolerance, it's, you gotta have it. And you get this shit you get very sick from.
Melissa, we're going to take it back a little bit. You say you've been getting high for 21 years?
Yeah.
How old are you now?
I'm 42.
So you've been getting high for half your life?
Yep. And it's not like I had a bad childhood or, nothing like that. It was just started getting high with my friends, and kind of just took off from there.
So the wrong crowd, hanging around the wrong crowd, right?
Yeah, it was a bunch of us. We all started doing it together.
Any gateway drugs, anything?
I started out with weed, and then by 16 I was snorting coke, and then I snorted coke for a couple years. Tried acid and pills and stuff around that time, and then at 21 is when I started doing dope.
All right, Melissa, I know you said that, friends, what I'm saying, was influenced.
Yeah.
But what else probably would have caused you to be so experimental with these different substances?
I think it has to do, I was real sheltered as a kid, and I didn't do what normal kids did, I wasn't able to go out. I never learned how to ride a bike. I never did normal shit. My grandfather was just really strict. So I think once I got freedom, I wanted to fucking just go buck wild and try everything.
I need to try everything.
Yeah.
I met a lot of people that was like that, sheltered as a kid, and then once they get that freedom, they take full advantage, even if it's bad advantage.
Once they, high school, that's when, a lot of shit started in high school.
Yeah.
But,
Also very young.
Yeah.
Now, was you, at first, was you a functional addict?
Yeah, in the beginning, I always kept a job. I had my son, was taking care of him, even though I had a dope habit. It was hard. Yeah. But I always had my mom, to help.
Yeah.
And his dad was always in and out of jail. So, I took him through my whole addiction with me. And he's seen a lot of shit firsthand. And it's hard as shit out here. These streets will eat you alive.
Streets will eat you alive.
I call it the Hell's Playground down here.
The Hell's Playground.
Because you can get anything and everything you want down here. There's no other place in pretty much the world like Allegheny. It's crazy.
So there's no other place in the world like Kensington when it comes to drugs?
No. People are so shocked when they come here. They can't believe people just get high on the corner, it's no big deal.
A lot of people came from where?
Different states they come from, and they get stuck down here.
Yeah.
And it's just nuts. This, living out here is I've never been homeless, but, I'm down here all the time.
Yeah.
Okay. This addiction took me through a lot of shit. I used to trick back in the day. I was raped, left for dead, cemetery.
Can you repeat that? That loud part?
I said, I used to trick back in the day. Crack and shooting coke had me tricking.
Oh my gosh.
And I was raped and left for dead in a cemetery. So after that,
How you survived that? Being raped and left for dead in the cemetery?
It's hard. I talk about it though because I want to get through it. And I try to talk to these other girls out here that are younger than me. Tell them this ain't no joke out here. Also, it got me, I had infections in my heart, endocarditis.
You had infections in your heart? From the drugs?
Any bacteria goes in your needle, forms around your heart valve. It's called endocarditis, and it's very painful.
What is it called again for the people that hear?
Endocarditis.
And it's very painful.
Yes, it feels like an elephant sitting on your heart.
Do you still have them infections?
Yeah. Once you get that, you can always get it again.
I heard about people having different infections. I never heard about people having infections in their heart from the drugs.
I just got out of the hospital. I had an abscess the size of a cantaloupe in my side.
Oh, ouch.
And it's from the bacteria in the dope.
Oh, man. You still shoot up after hearing this news?
Yeah, I'm going in the treatment probably this week.
I hope you're serious about that, Melissa.
On Suboxones.
Because it seemed like you're going through a dangerous path. I know you've been through a lot, but on a medical end of things, it looked like it could be over if you don't make a change now.
Definitely. So I'm so done. I only do it because I don't want to be sick.
Yeah.
I have no urge to do this anymore. I have no interest.
You might have to go to rehab or something and fight the withdrawals.
I definitely am.
You know what I'm saying?
I had to wait. I had like tubes in me, so I had to wait to get that out, and now I can go into rehab.
So I know you say you used to trick, you used to prostitute. How you earn for your habit now?
Right now, my mom helps me every day. She gives me money for drugs. Yes.
Well, do your mom know your medical conditions though?
Yeah. But she don't want to see me sick either. You know, and she don't want me going out here getting in trouble or tricking.
Or she don't want you tricking because she basically saying you won't get it anyway.
Yeah, she's like, I'm her only child.
Yeah.
And I live with her. Me and my son live with her.
You got any kids, Melissa?
2 boys, 21 and 13.
21, 13? How's your relationship with them?
My 21-year-old lives with me. He wants to be a minister. He is very religious. He's a great kid. We have a good relationship. My 13-year-old is in foster care.
So your 13-year-old is in foster care.
Yeah.
Your 21-year-old lives with you?
Yes.
So you're not homeless?
No, I live with my mom.
Oh, you live with your mom?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. Thank God. I mean, if I didn't have her, I would be out here probably.
If I can ask, how would you able to save the 21-year-old from foster care instead of the...
It happened to be the younger son's father is the one that got him taken. So they have 2 different dads. At the time, the younger son's father, he was supposed to be watching him and he was getting high. So my son was 4 wandering around on the street and DHS was called. And of course I was on methadone. They didn't want to hear it. Took my son without me even getting him, anywhere relative or anything. So right now he is adopted, and I know the lady that has him. We're in contact though.
At least you're in contact.
Yes.
But one thing I do want to ask though, right? Yes. If the father got him taken away, he wasn't available for him?
No, because he was worse than me. He was
getting high too.
He was bad, yeah. And so, I said, well, he lives with me, but I fought 5 years for him in court.
Oh, man.
Eventually, they just, he stayed with the lady that he's with. But I'm glad we have a relationship again. I just want to get my shit together.
Yeah,
that's all I want to do.
Yeah.
I'm so tired of living this life. This is a full-time job.
It is.
Every day.
Every day. Job. All day.
And it's
just
hard.
Trying to get the next fix so you won't be sick.
It's like you got to be on, always got to be thinking ahead. It's total panic. It's just no life at all.
Are you religious at all, Melissa?
Yeah, I'm Christian.
You're Christian?
Yes.
How often do you pray?
Every day.
Every single day?
Yes.
Especially being out here,
my son actually teaches. He has his own ministry. He teaches Bible study.
Oh, man. Yo, I wish your oldest son the best of luck with that.
Yep.
Keep going. He don't have nothing to do with the streets, right?
Nope. Not at all. All Christian friends. He's all about God.
I'm proud of him, and I wish him the best of luck.
I got a kid like that.
Yeah.
But hey, it worked out,
You wouldn't allow him to be in this circumstance anyway,
right?
No.
His addiction is going to the gym. He goes every day.
Get that workout in. I don't blame him.
Yeah. But,
your son's addiction is going to the gym.
Yes, gym and God. He says you need Jesus.
And getting the word out there, man.
Yep.
Yeah, man, positive addiction is better than a negative addiction, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, definitely. I do have their support, but they've never been through an addiction, so they don't really know firsthand how sick I get.
How you can get,
But my son just wants the best for me, and my mom too, they're just so scared, and I don't want to put them through this anymore.
Yeah.
I don't want to put myself through it anymore.
All right, Melissa, before you wrap it up.
Yes.
What would you like to tell the youth, the kids, the young kids that's getting high, that's prostituting, that's boosting, that's homeless?
God, if you can stop now, please get help now, because it only gets worse. Every time we go back out there, it's harder and harder and worse, and you get nowhere in life. You don't want to be, 40, 50 years old with a drug habit.
Yeah.
And have nothing to show for it.
Yeah.
And it sucks.
Melissa, thank you for your courage, your honesty, giving your story out there. Not too many people could do it, Melissa.
I know, I try, man.
My name is ATM Ree. I just want to let you know that I'm rooting for you. All Time Media is rooting for you. The audience is rooting for you. To get up out these streets, kick the addiction, reunite with your 13-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to your mom holding it down. Thank you, Melissa. Appreciate you.
I appreciate it.
Join All Time Media's Patreon for exclusive content and behind-the-scenes content and face-to-face live video chat. Thank you, guys. The link is in the description below.